Chapter 2, Organizing and Visualizing Variables. So in Chapter 1, we learn about the types of variables, we learn about categorical variables and numerical variables. Once we know that there are two types of variables, then now we're going to look at how we can organize them and visualize them. So we're going to look at categorical variable first. For categorical variables, we have one categorical variable and we have two categorical variables. We're going to look at the one categorical variable first, and how we organize them is through a summary table, and how we visualize them is through a bar chart, pie chart, and Pareto chart. And I'm sure you have seen what a bar chart and pie chart looks like. Pareto chart might be something new to you. And what a Pareto chart is that we have two diagrams in the same chart. First one is the vertical bar chart. The second one is the cumulative polygon in the same graph. And we're going to go through example 1, and I'll show you what it looks like. Example 1, summary table. Create a bar chart, pie chart, donut chart, and Pareto chart for the data below. And given this data here, we have reason for shopping online, and how we know this is a categorical variable is because we have, when we look at the response, we have better price, avoid holiday crowd, convenience, better selection, ships directly. These are not numbers, so therefore they are categorical variables. And we have one question here. And in the question, these are all the response related to this question. So we have one categorical variable. And how we look at categorical variable is we either have a percentage or we have a count of them. So once we understand the data, now we're going to look at creating these chart here. So we're going to go to the Excel file. So right now we're going to create the bar chart. So our first step here is to highlight the data. So we highlight the data from B3 to C8. Once we have done that, so once we have highlighted these two columns, B3 to C8, we're going to click on Insert, and then we're going to select the right chart. So we're going to choose on the bar icon, and then we're going to click on 2D bar, and then you're done. So it's very simple. And what you need to do next is you can add in the variables. You can right-click on the data, on the bar. You can add the data label, and then it will show us the percentage for you. So it's very simple to make. So that's the bar chart. Next, we're going to create the pie chart. Pie chart, same idea. We follow these 3 steps. Step 1, highlight the data, B3 to C8. Click on Insert, and now you're going to choose the pie chart. So you're going to choose the pie, and then you can just click on the pie chart, and then you're done. So you click on the pie icon, and then you're done. And then what you need to do is add in the data label, and then it will make it look better. Same idea for the donut chart. The donut chart is same idea. Highlight the data, insert. Donut chart is same as the pie chart, so donut chart is right below. So pie chart is at the top, donut chart is right below. So you just click on the donut chart, and then you right-click, add the data label, and then you're done for the donut chart. So the pie chart, bar chart, donut chart are simple to make. Last one that we're making is Pareto chart. So Pareto chart, we're looking at the individual percentage as well as the cumulative percentage. So for Pareto chart, we're going to highlight the 3 columns. So we're not going to highlight 2 columns. We're going to highlight 3 columns. So column B all the way to column D. So B3 to D8. So once we highlight these 3 columns, we're going to click on Insert. And this one, we're going to click on the combo. So the combo is the one with the bar and the dotted line. So Insert combo, you click on that and then choose the first one, and then you're done. And then we can add in the data label. So we can right-click on the data, add data label. Same for the line. So we can click on the line and then right-click, add data label. And then we have the individual percentage as well as the cumulative percentage. And that's your Pareto chart. So you can see that making these charts are easy. They're not hard to make. What is hard is you need to understand when to use these charts. Each of these charts has their own advantages and disadvantages. You need to know when to use it. That's the key. Because when you're at the workplace, when you're presenting to your manager, you're not going to have enough time to present all these 4 charts. Because all these 4 charts will tell you similar information. If you're presenting all these 4 charts, you're just wasting your manager's time. So in the real workplace, you have time to present 1 diagram most of the time. And you need to get your message across with 1 diagram. So you need to know which one to choose. That's the key that you need to understand. You need to know the advantage and disadvantage of each chart. So out of these 4 charts, we're going to take a look at which one to choose. And the answer is we're going to choose the pie chart. And I will explain why. So when we compare the pie chart on the left and the donut chart on the right, you can see that they give you the same information. They give you the percentage. They give you the cumulative percentage. However, donut chart is rarely used because pie chart can give you the same information. And pie chart is a lot easier to understand. and it's a lot more appealing. So therefore, in real life, we don't really use the donut chart. So donut chart will get filtered out. Next, we're going to compare pie chart with bar chart. And the reason we're choosing pie chart over the bar chart in this example is because we're looking at percentage. Whenever we're looking at percentage, we always want to choose the pie chart. If you're looking at numbers, if you're looking at financial statement, dollar amounts, then you would choose the bar chart. The bar chart will be a good choice. But if you're looking at percentage, then you will always choose the pie chart because it will show you the relativity of each number compared to the 100%. So therefore, we're not going to choose the bar chart in this example because we're dealing with percentage. So what we're left is the pie chart and the Pareto chart. So both the pie chart and the Pareto chart will give you similar information. It will give you the relativity of each number as well as the cumulative. However, when you're presenting, you need to understand that not all people have the same analytical background as you. Your manager might not have the same financial background or analytical background as you, so you want to make things simple. And this is what the pie chart does. So for the Pareto chart, you have the line, shows the cumulative, and you have the bar, which shows the individual percentage. For some people, the Pareto chart might be a bit complicated because you're using two diagrams. You're using the bar and you're using the line. For the pie chart not only shows you the individual percentage, but it also shows you the relativity as well. So therefore, they pretty much give you the same message, but the pie chart just uses one diagram, while the Pareto chart uses two diagrams. So therefore, for simplicity purposes, we would choose the pie chart over the Pareto chart. So that's what you need to understand. You need to understand the strength and weakness of each chart so that you can choose the right chart when you're presenting and get your message across really quickly. So that's example 1.